Well, moving on, let's get you some more perspective on the direct taxes code draft and how it could impact your wallet. Earlier, Vivek caught up with P. Nandgopal, Managing Director and CEO of India First Life Insurance, Tax Guru Subhash Lakhotia and Gaurav Mashrubala, Certified Financial Planner. One important question was addressed over the ambiguity of the taxation of unit-linked insurance plans, or ULIPs. Let's hear out a slice of that conversation.
As far as I'm concerned, I do not have any idea of what exactly a pure approved life insurance plan is all about. All the life insurance plans which are currently marketed by the insurance companies are anyway approved. So the approved part of the thing is okay, and that's been taken care of. But what's a pure life insurance plan and what is a non-pure life insurance plan is a matter of debate. And of course, people are contemplating that the unit-linked plans do not qualify under the definition of the pure life insurance plan. But if that's really true, then I think the tax code is not really doing the justice to the customer and to the insurance industry. Essentially, for the point, the unit-linked plans per se do not really cause any kind of a distress to the customer. They need not be taxed unnecessarily if they are used for the long-term purposes for retirement.
On the capital gains side, the manner in which it has been approached, both short-term as well as long-term, would you like to come in with your thoughts on, do you think this makes the tax component go up significantly? As it is, we are a country where, the percentage of money that is flowing into markets is so small compared to other countries. And if we are going to increase this and further complicate it by sending a completely different direction perhaps every year, how are you looking at this?
Right now, whether my short-term gain is 10,000, 10 lakhs or 10 crore, nothing to hide. I will only pay 15% income tax. But under the new proposed amendments to the direct taxes code which they have proposed, there the tax liability will be added to my income. That means highest tax rate will be applicable in respect of short-term capital gain. And the biggest problem here which I see here, the most important problem, is with regard to what is long-term capital gain. For last 50 years, everyone knows that short-term capital gain and long-term capital gain, very simple one, hold it for more than 1 year. Now here very cleverly it has been drafted to say long-term capital gain will be 1 year after the close of the financial year. This means that in many cases it could be long-term capital gain on shares only after holding the asset for 729 days. Sounds absurd maybe, but it is a reality. Depending on the close reading of this revised discussion paper, it is crystal clear that the government intention is to make long-term capital gain effective or to be treated only after 1 year from the close of the financial year.
All right, Gaurav, coming to you, I know you've, perhaps like me, also held the view that investment, building your wealth should not really be driven by tax, factors. But that's as far as putting the money the first time round is concerned. But when you get your money back, as much of tax relief, which was the whole EE versus EET debate, with what you're seeing currently, do you think people are going to really need to drastically alter the manner in which they went about their investments, especially given the capital gains tax component and an overhaul of the EE kind of system that was existing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's going to be as a planner or somebody who's planning for their own finances, once this comes in, they'll have to really look at it in terms of the instruments that they have, their saving pattern, which in turn means their spending pattern. I mean, if they want to reach certain amount of corpus and goals, then how the strategy. I mean, this is going to have major impact, because while we are still awaiting what will be the eventual tax slabs, as I see it, from investment perspective, mainly long-term instruments like equity and gold ETF. Gold ETF is not even getting the benefit which equity and equity mutual fund is getting. We are looking at a higher tax implication, which means either cut down on your aspiration or cut down on your expenses, but which is in either case a major change that's going to happen.
You can catch more of this conversation on Decoding Your Tax only on CNBC TV 18 at these times.